A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Wolverines ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take...
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They'll give it to Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Finds his man. It's Maryland. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run. Because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the Big House. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You know, in the third play of the drive, third down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it.
Heading to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Harden. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Off play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got a man. It's Singleton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the ground with the back. A stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Buys a little time. Got his man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
To the air, it's Jennings. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Man, that fucking kicked me to crazy. It's either go for it or miss a field goal.
Need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that ball goes well behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's into the open down the middle. Past the 20.
That's crazy.
Touchdown, Wolverine. The defense putting points on the board.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week one is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Here he comes with the return. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Hey, as a return guy,
Yeah, this shit about to
you
get.
know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
They'll toss it to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
Touchdown, Michigan! Fitted in the window for the score.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang good.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the back.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marshall. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Wide open spaces. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The give on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Turning it on. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson has the lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on it for us. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. For just a second, let's take a big-picture view of SMU. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at the conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe They're the man in the conference, so we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Power football with the run. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it'll be down right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the back. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the give off the left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the offense has it 1st and 10 from its own 11. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. From midfield, looking for room. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. One more snap coming before halftime. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Tight end now in motion. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Snagged in the middle, it's Morgan. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure.
Oh, out of space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Got it in the middle, it's Klein. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback moving. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
I don't think that's the way they...
Oh yeah, these niggas done playing football.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wolverines! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They're dealing with a second and long. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Listen, we all want to get to the quarterback and get sacks, but when you realize the quarterback's going to throw the football right away, you just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great job by the defensive end.
Pulls it in. It's Maryland. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jump. There he goes! Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the
This shit, I'm gonna go ahead and chew clock. This nigga ain't ready to play football.
This quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Jennings. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll move the tight end. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's the handoff. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. On the play. Using his legs, it's Hayes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Wolverines need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Catch in the middle, it's Brenson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hardman. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, SMU!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
31, SMU, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Find some fresh air. Flying down the right side. He's at the 40. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. Found a seam on the left. Lots of running room. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mustangs. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making it work.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Hey, on offense, you got to go when the play's over. Now when they're nowhere to go with it after he caught the football, you start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to...
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. To the air, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Hudson. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
Finds the tight end. Open space at the 25. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. After this, it'll be a wrap. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.